whether you still use a Fire Stick or a Fire TV device, or whether you have moved on because you've listened to a lot of the scaremongering online, the scare tactics by a lot of media companies out there, using Fire Sticks as specific examples for jailbreaking and IPTV, things about launchers being changed or UIs being changed, operating systems being changed, which nothing's been confirmed yet. But if you're still using a Fire Stick, one thing we can't deny, there's been a lot of updates recently. Update after update after update. So what we're going to run through is a fresh check of all the settings you need to have turned off on a Fire Stick, which helps it run a bit better, also stops them being able to track you, monitor you, and keeps your device safe online. Sometimes these turn back on with the updates, so we're going to run through a quick check, and I hope you can all join along with me. For anyone brand new here, I am Doc Squiffy. We cover everything streaming on the internet, from streaming devices to websites to different devices and Fire Sticks as well. All here, all there, and all on one channel. So if you're brand new, do hit a subscribe. If you're a regular watcher, I'd really appreciate if you give the old share, drop me your thoughts, and watch till the end. Okay, so there's a few settings we really need to turn off, whether it's one which uses your resources or ones which may even remove your apps. So the first one we're going to do, we're going to go to our settings, we're going to go into applications. In here, you need to turn off automatic offload, okay? Automatic offload, automatically offload unused apps when your Fire TV is low on storage space. App data will be saved so you can easily reinstall the app later, which is fine, but they only seem to offload apps which are mainly the third-party ones, or the ones which you probably don't want offloaded. Also, we turn off a lot of settings so they can't monitor which apps are used and aren't. So because of this, if they can't monitor what we're using, they're going to upload random apps because they don't know, okay? So we're going to turn that one off. Let me know in the comments if you don't have that setting, okay? Majority of the next ones we turn off are all under preferences. So in your settings screen, we're going to go to preferences, and we're going to start from the top today, okay? So we're going to start with privacy settings. Stored email address. My email's on there. People contact me all the time. I'm not fussed about them having my email address. You've got to log in anyway, so whether it's stored on your device or not, I'm not worried about deleting mine. But cookie consent is one I am, okay? Cookie consent is we use cookies, device identifiers, and similar tools to provide and improve your experience on Fire TV. If you accept, we will use the cookies to enhance your advertising experience on this Fire TV device. This also showing you more relevant ads, etc., etc. It also allows 103 third parties to display and measure personalized ads. That means they're getting your cookies as well. So they're sharing it with other companies or even selling it. So in my preference, we deny the cookie consent there. Device usage data. Use personal data collected by the operating system of this device for marketing and product improvement purposes. No thanks, off. And this is one I was talking about. Allow App Store to collect information on the frequency and duration of use of downloaded apps. So they can monitor how much you're using an app, which app you're using, and how long for. So we like to turn that one off. And if you've got all of them off, interest-based ads, you may as well have off as well, because they can't collect the data to do them anyway. So we'll have them off. Okay. Data usage monitoring. Monitor data consumption on your Amazon Fire TV Stick 4K Max. So they want to monitor how much data you are using. This is off. But if you are on a data plan, so if you're maybe hotspotting off your mobile, you've only got so much gigabyte per month, it's maybe worth having on still. But if you don't need to worry about that, you've got unlimited internet at your house, turn it off. Notification settings. We like to have Do Not Interrupt on, but it's also worth going into each app and turning off the notifications, okay? So they're all off so they don't pop up with those annoying yellow dots, okay? So these are all off individually now. You have to go through them all though. It does take a little while. Obviously this one I've got quite a lot turned on because this is just my recording one. There we go. And they're all off now. So you shouldn't get any little orange dots. Featured content. One of the most annoying things in there, this is that advert at the beginning. So you've got this big advert at the top here. If you have this turned on, it will be a video. Comes on really loud, uses your system resources. If you have it turned off, it's just like mine, which is a picture, which we can deal with that. Okay. So we're going to go to settings, preferences, featured content, and we can turn those both off. Okay, they're both off. Okay, that's the main ones. There's a few personal preference ones I like to turn off, which I'll run through now. So if you go to settings, go to display and audio. In here, under audio, navigation sounds. Let me see if I can turn mine back on for you so you hit what I'm talking about. So it's that annoying click. Let me see if it's playing. There it goes. That annoying click whenever you use your remote. I hate that. So I turn it off. Okay, turn that one off. I also turn off volume lever and dialogue enhancer because I think it clashes with certain apps. So I like to turn them off. But again, that is a personal preference. Some of you might want to turn it on and give it a go. But personally, I have it turned off because it is a bit of a, you know, it clashes. So sometimes it messes your volume up. Say you've got audio enhancement on your TV, that sort of thing. And it can just be a bit annoying. Again, another personal preference on that one. Under display, I don't currently have it on this one. But you guys might have, depending on which version you're using, but you might have a screensaver option. I also like to turn off the screensaver and get that gone because that can just come on at really annoying times for no reason again. So we like to turn off the screensaver. I don't have screensaver because I've got ambient experience. I don't really mind the ambient experience, but again, you can turn that off as well, just to save your system resources, things like this. Okay, apart from that, we don't really have much else to do. Apart from if you go into My Fire TV, under developer options, it's worth keeping ADB debugging off if you're not using it for anything. And all the time that things like mouse toggle aren't working, may as well keep that off. Stops anyone making that connection to your device. Install unknown apps. Make sure this is turned off for anything you're not installing from. So no other app has the permission to install apps on your device unless it's something like Downloader, which is obviously the web browser. Aptoid is a app store. If you were using this one as well, that's another app store. You can turn it on for that. Okay, definitely worth having them off and on for the correct ones. And it's always recommended to check for updates to be up to date as well. Mine's fully up to date. As always, this is how we trust me, but they can also fix things. So if something's not working, you get your security checks and everything like that through. Those ones are pretty much all the ones I reckon you turn off. But if you are missed any of those, do check back through the channel and watch them again. Last thing I would recommend, obviously on all streaming devices, whether it's your PC, any other streaming device, is a VPN. VPNs are very useful for your protection. But again, we are partnered with these. We mention them at the end of a video. So if you're not interested in a VPN, you don't need to watch this little bit really. This is just a promo. We don't do it at the beginning. We don't spam you with it throughout the video, just at the end. So if you are after a VPN, we've got a cracking deal for you from one of our partners underneath. It's in the pinned comment and it's in the description for you. Also on the channel, you'll find many, many more videos. If this is good for you and helpful, you'll find many, many more about features and Fire Sticks and all that sort of stuff. Are they changing their operating system? Rumour says yes, but we've had no official word yet. So let's just wait and see and not panic too soon. Brilliant. I've been Doc Squiffy. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you soon.